The Ant and the Grasshopper. Hello friends, and welcome back again to my channel where we share enchanting children's stories daily. If you love our stories, please show this channel love by hitting the like button and share our videos. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss our subsequent stories. Having said that, now let's get into the story proper. Once upon a time, there lived an ant and a grasshopper in a field near a village. The ant was very hard-working and diligent. She spent her days collecting grains of wheat and storing them in her anthill for the winter. She knew that the winter would be cold and harsh and that there would be no food to find. The grasshopper, on the other hand, was very lazy and carefree. He loved to sing and dance and play his violin. He did not bother to gather any food for the winter. He thought that the winter was far away and that he had plenty of time to enjoy himself. One day, the ant was busy carrying a grain of wheat to her anthill. She passed by the grasshopper, who was lying under a shady tree, playing his violin. "Hello, Mr. Grasshopper," the ant greeted him politely. "What are you doing on this fine day?" "Hello, Miss Ant," the grasshopper replied cheerfully. "I'm just enjoying myself and having fun. Why don't you join me? You work too hard. You should relax and have some fun, too." "Thank you for your invitation, Mr. Grasshopper," the ant said kindly. "But I have no time to play. I have to work hard and prepare for the winter. Winter is coming soon, and there will be no food to eat." "Oh, don't worry about the winter, Miss Ant," the grasshopper said casually. "The winter is still far away. There is plenty of food in the field. You can always find some when you need it. Come on, put down your load and join me for a song." "No, thank you, Mr. Grasshopper," the ant said firmly. "I have to work hard and plan. If I don't store enough food now, I will starve in the winter. You should do the same, Mr. Grasshopper. You should work hard and save some food for the winter, too." "Ha, ha, ha! You are such a silly ant, Miss Ant," the grasshopper laughed mockingly. "You are wasting your life away with your work. You should live in the present and enjoy yourself while you can. Life is too short to worry about the future." The ant shook her head and continued on her way. She did not listen to the grasshopper's words. She knew that he was foolish and irresponsible. The grasshopper shrugged his shoulders and resumed his music. He did not listen to the ant's words. He thought that she was boring and miserable. The days passed by, and soon the summer turned into autumn. The weather became cooler, and the leaves began to fall from the trees. The ant kept working hard and collecting more grains of wheat for the winter. The grasshopper kept playing his violin and having fun with his friends. One day, the ant noticed that the grasshopper had grown thin and weak. "Mr. Grasshopper, are you all right?" the ant asked him with concern. "I am fine, Miss Ant," the grasshopper lied with a weak smile. "Mr. Grasshopper, have you stored any food for the winter?" the ant asked him with curiosity. "I have not, Miss Ant," the grasshopper admitted with a sigh. "Mr. Grasshopper, why have you not stored any food for the winter?" the ant asked him with astonishment. "I have been too busy enjoying myself and having fun," the grasshopper explained with regret. "Mr. Grasshopper, don't you know that winter is coming soon?" the ant asked him with alarm. "I do know that, Miss Ant," the grasshopper said with fear. "Mr. Grasshopper, what will you do when winter comes?" the ant asked him with pity. "I don't know what I will do, Miss Ant," the grasshopper said with despair. The ant felt sorry for the grasshopper, but she also felt angry at him for his laziness and foolishness. She remembered how he had mocked her and ignored her advice. "Mr. Grasshopper, I am sorry to say this, but you have brought this upon yourself," the ant said sternly. "You have wasted your time and neglected your duty. You have not worked hard and planned. You have not stored any food for the winter. Now you will face the consequences of your actions." The ant turned around and walked away, leaving the grasshopper alone and helpless. The grasshopper realized his mistake too late. He wished he had listened to the ant and followed her example. He wished he had worked hard and saved some food for the winter, but it was no use. He had nothing to eat and nowhere to go. The winter came, and it was cold and harsh. The snow covered the ground, and the wind blew fiercely. The food in the field was gone, and the animals hid in their homes. The ant was warm and cozy in her anthill. She had plenty of food to eat and share with her friends. She was happy and proud of her work. The grasshopper was cold and hungry in the open field. He had no food to eat and no friends to help him. He was sad and ashamed of his play. He tried to find some food, but he could not find any. He tried to find some shelter, but he could not find any. He tried to sing a song, but he could not make a sound. He soon became weak and tired. He lay down on the snow and closed his eyes. He never woke up again. The end. Moral: work hard and plan, or you will suffer in the end. If you love our stories, please show this channel love by hitting the like. Share our video, and if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss our subsequent stories. See you again in our next story.